Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel, and I'm here to talk about some wrestling news, episode number 54. So I just want to get into some news. Just want to get a wrestling news video out of the way, and I'll do a NASCAR news today, get those two videos out quick, because I'm going to do a lot of recaps today for college basketball. I'm going to recap every SEC Big 12 matchup in separate videos. That's going to be a lot of videos. I'm also going to do 3 NBA recaps for the NBA games today's big NBA games, the 3 rivalry games. So a lot of videos will be uploaded today. Busy day here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll also do a Royal Rumble recap for the WWE pay-per-view. So busy day here, but let's get right into it. So we're going to go over the WWE Royal Rumble 2023. And we're going to go over the betting odds. So the pay-per-view takes place tonight, January 28th. It's from the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. And obviously the event will air live on Peacock and the Royal Rumble. Obviously, the headline, obviously by the men's, women's Rumble matches, who's going to win it, who will show up, the surprises. So, here's the favorites for the men's Royal Rumble. I guess, entrance-wise, I don't know. The numbers do not indicate the entrance order unless specified, or how the fuck you say a word. And these are the, odds. Cody's a minus 375, so Cody Rhodes is by far the favorite in the Royal Rumble. Here's the odds. I guess these are the odds of winning. I don't know. So some other favorites, including Sami Zayn, The Rock, and Steve Austin, not officially declared for the Rumble. 2 of these could be surprised if Sami Zayn can enter the Royal Rumble. Rhea Ripley's the favorite. So Cody Rhodes and Rhea Ripley are the favorites, the betting odds favorites for their matches. And some other favorites that are not officially declared for the Rumble. For some reason, Sasha Banks is on here and Naomi. I mean, I could see Naomi. I don't know why. The betting odds have Sasha could be in the Rumble. I really doubt it. And USA Network said they'd like to see it. That's just who they'd like to see come back. I guess these are the betting odds here. Just want to see him come back. Ronda Rousey's on here. I don't think Ronda Rousey. Asuka, Bianca. Why would Bianca Belair be in the match? Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss could enter if she loses the Rollins title match. Bianca Belair's the minus 800, the favorite against Alexa Bliss, plus 400. Roman Reigns is minus 5,000 versus Kevin Owens, plus 1,000. And Bray Wyatt's the minus 1,000 versus LA Knight, says locked. So those are your Royal Rumble betting odds for the matches. So Triple H says more information regarding NXT Europe will be shared in the summer. Most likely, Vince will kill any idea like he did in the past. I mean, I feel like Triple H maybe should give up on this, because I don't know. I feel like dude's going to get sold and they're not going to be able to do that. So obviously in August 2022 it was announced that NXT UK would be going on hiatus, leading to like a launch NXT Europe in 2023. So not many details have been shared regarding NXT Europe, and many NXT UK talents were released following the news of the brand going on hiatus. So Triple H said he'll share more information regarding in the summer 2023 about NXT Europe. And he basically said a long quote, no one really going to read it. So WWE filed a trademark NXT Global and NXT Europe in September 2022. So there's going to be some more information regarding NXT Europe in the summer. Hopefully this actually does happen with NXT Europe. Hopefully Vince doesn't come back and squash all the dreams of Triple H. So Liv Morgan says she's pitched herself entering #1 the Women's Royal Rumble. I could easily see this happening where she's #1 in the Royal Rumble. She lasts a long time in the match and eventually gets eliminated. That can happen. Bayley doesn't want fans thinking women's wrestling is moving backwards after the cage match was cut. So after the steel cage match, Bayley versus Becky Lynch was cut on Raw 30. It was scheduled. So the trial of Sami Zayn's segment went long, leading to matches and segments being trimmed. The cage match was affected the most. Instead of doing a short match, WWE decided to do like maybe the attack angle. And Bayley replied that she's not bummed at all. Says that women's wrestling isn't moving doesn't want fans thinking women's wrestling is moving backwards. Well, after that SmackDown episode, it is moving backwards, and it is. It's been moving backwards before that. A lot of lows and with a few ups since Mania 35. And people say, "Oh, I don't think it is all. Is it all? It's doing good. Women's wrestling right now in WWE is not doing good. The women's division is dog shit." And it's like, so then why did the women have like one match in 8 hours of Raw and SmackDown? I get they're trying to build up a story between Becky and Bayley, but couldn't you have cut Sonya and Bianca instead of Bayley and Becky Lynch and match people are looking forward to? Come on. The women's match on Rampage lasted last night. Lasted longer than every women's match on WWE TV in the last 2 weeks combined. That's 10 hours of TV and 3 women's matches. It's going backwards. It's not going forward. It's just dog shit, man. So, Bray Wyatt said the Fiend died at WrestleMania 37. No, it's more like WWE killed the Fiend in Saudi Arabia in a squash match against Goldberg. But obviously, he introduced his alter ego, the Fiend, back in 2019. Obviously, Bliss turned on the Fiend at WrestleMania 37 as she oozed black from her forehead, leading to Randy Orton picking up the victory. So that was the last time you saw the Fiend. But more like he died at WrestleMania or at Saudi Arabia when he lost to Goldberg. So Roman Reigns commented on potentially facing The Rock at WrestleMania. That's been the rumors, and that's been a huge buzz on that for a long time. I mean, for years now, but it's really been packed up in the last couple of years. I believe he just came out with a statement saying he's not going to be ready in time, which that's the face that everyone's making. Hold on, he trains every single day. He's huge, but to his defense, it's only one thing to train with weights and the bodybuilding to look the part. But to be able to get in the ring and do a main event match, a championship match, an undisputed WWE championship match, it takes a lot of conditioning. It beats up on your body, so there's more than that goes into it than just training in the weight room. It's a professional athlete type of situation where you have to condition. So yeah. So that was Roman Reigns' comments, and it's a lot more than like bodybuilding, working out. You gotta have the good conditioning in the ring, especially for like a championship, undisputed championship match. Taz said, "Good gosh, I hate the term banger so fucking much." And I'm here to tell you right now, Taz, we do not care. That's more news. Brock Lesnar declared for the Royal Rumble. He F5 Bobby Lashley, then declared for the Royal Rumble. Lacey Evans is declared for the Royal Rumble. So we got two more that declared for the Royal Rumble match. That's more news. So the WWE head of international departs the company. This was from last Friday's cuts, or not cut, but this was he left. He didn't get cut. It's in the article here. So according to PW Insider, Matthew Drew was part of WWE. He was the senior vice president of international, holding that position since June 2021, where he left DAZ to join WWE, and reportedly he actually departed last week. He was tasked with growing WWE's brand and business outside the United States. He worked with other company leaders to devise WWE's digital consumer products and new revenue opportunities. So, also in January 20th, there's a report that WWE was making cuts, and there's a report that Vice President of Communications Adam Hopkins and Stephanie Flondale had departed the company. It is also reported that Senior Vice President of Communications Matt Altman was now in a different department. So, a few different people have left WWE, which is interesting. That Vince McMahon's come back, so it's definitely really interesting. Me and him would love to have another feud with Bianca Belair and work with Shayna Baszler. So would we. It'd be a good match and some pretty good storylines. Yeah, that's really it, ladies and gentlemen. For the news. So yeah. Until next time, Alkali. Peace.